going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over the top 5 quarterbacks currently in Madden 22 Ultimate Team, with Zero Chill ending today, the lack of content we've been getting all week, and all the new cards that we got during the Zero Chill promo. This week has been a good time to go over every position and give you the top 5 players, and throughout this week, that's what we've been doing. Down below in the comments section as a pinned comment, we're going to link you a playlist that covers all of the videos that I've put out so far, covering halfback, wide receiver, defensive end, and so much more. Many more videos to come the rest of the week. If you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, go ahead and click that thumbs up button. It shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed, and also if you're brand new here, you've been searching around YouTube for MUT 22 content, you definitely found the right channel. Just make sure you stay a little while. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Now, when it comes to quarterbacks, we first have to talk about the release. So if you guys don't know, we're going to show this little grid to you. The release is basically how fast the quarterback gets the football out. And obviously, looking at this chart here, the lower the better on the number under the average, and Slinger 1 is going to be the best out there. I just want to show you this because we're going to be using this and referencing this as we cover our top 5 players and letting you guys know what each player's release is so you guys can understand or get an understanding on how fast they're going to be able to get that football out. Now, we always start with a budget item or budget items, and in this case, there aren't too many good budget options at quarterback, but this is the most important player on your entire MUT team, so you want to make sure you spend a little bit of coin. But if you're absolutely broke or you don't have a ton of coins to spend, my first recommendation to you guys is going to be Gridiron Forge for Cam Newton. You can get this card for absolutely free. You just go to solo challenges, go to Gridiron Forge, and if you look at the milestone rewards, tiers 1, 2, and 3, you're going to get some packs and additional player items, but at tier 4, 80 stars, you're going to get this 94 overall Cam Newton. We'll show the attributes on here. I use this card on my No Money Spent squad for a while. It's a really good card. You want to put Pass Lead Elite on it as the one ability. That's going to help, and he has the generic 3 release, which isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's also not terrible. So that, along with Pass Lead Elite, is really going to help this card out. Another important thing is don't feel like you need to power it up. You get the power up for free from these solos, but you also need his 89 overall flashback card, and unless you're using a power-up pass, that flashback card costs roughly between 70 and 80,000, so it's a bit expensive, and if you're going to pay that much to power him up, you might as well save your coin and buy one of the better quarterbacks out there. The one budget item I got for you guys today, and these are cards under 100,000 coins, is going to be the Ghost of Madden Future 92 overall Trevor Lawrence. He is a field general archetype, but unfortunately he cannot get Hot Route Master, but he does give you 88 speed with 93 throwing power. He does have the traditional 4 release, which isn't one of the greatest, and like I said, the options as a budget QB are very, very limited, under 100k right now. But when he gets his next upgrade and he's able to get Hot Route Master and likely will have speed in the 90s, this could be a really, really glitchy card. So now here we are. Coming in at number 5 is going to be Team Diamond 95 overall Dan Marino. This once was a very, very expensive card, and he's dropping down a lot in price, and it's still a really, really good item. You just want to buy it off the auction house. The only problem is his power up is really, really expensive, and with this series we try to stick to cards that are about 350,000 coins and under, and if you buy his power up, you're going to be way over budget there, and honestly there's better options out there for less coins spent. But we got to mention Marino because he can get Hot Route Master. He is a field general archetype. He's got 93 throwing power, only 77 speed, which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. Short throw at 92, mid throw at 94, deep throw at 95, and his throwing release is Slinger 1, which is the best possible release to have, and I don't think he can get Gunslinger. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at his abilities. Again, these are abilities without powering him up. He gets the Hot Route Master. Gunslinger not on this list. I think if you power him up, you might be able to get it, but I think I'm also wrong right there. No, I'm wrong. He cannot get it, but he gives you the Slinger 1 release, which is really good. So you mix that in with Hot Route Master, and you have a very deadly quarterback on the field. Now, like I said, pricing wise, right around 350k, on Xbox about 365, PlayStation 351, and on PC 360k. At number 4, we have Ghost of Madden Pass, 96 overall. This is an LTD card, Tim Tebow, but we can still find him at the price range that we're looking for. Now, with Tim Tebow, his throwing motion is generic 1, which is one of the worst in the game. He makes up for it, though, with 95 throw power and 93 speed. That's the reason why we put him above Dan Marino. Short throw 95, mid throw 92, deep throw only 90 for the accuracy. So be careful throwing it downfield. He does have really good throw power, but the accuracy a little bit low there at 90. Now, as far as abilities go, again, this is without powering up this card. Luckily, his power up isn't as expensive as it was when it first came out. It was like 200,000. Now it's like 15k. He can get Escape Artist and he can get Pass Lead Elite. I don't know if he can get both of those if you power him up. But when it comes to a quarterback, right, one of the main abilities you need to have is either Gunslinger. If they can't get Gunslinger, you want Pass Lead Elite. And if they can't get Pass Lead Elite, you need Set Feet Lead. With his terrible release being generic 1, you need to get Pass Lead Elite on this card, or Gunslinger if you can get it powering him up. But I don't think this is the best option. I wouldn't be out here spending your coins to power this card up either. If you're going to run him without a power up, that's fine. He's really good. That's why we put him at number 4. But you can save so much more coin going with our other options. Let's move on to number 3. And here we have 95 overall Tony Romo. Now keep in mind, this is not the LTD. This is the set version of the card, but I'll show you why you're going to want to power him up if you use him. Only 81 speed, so he's not as fast as some of the other quarterbacks we're going to see in this video. 94 throwing power, very good. Short throw at 93, mid throw at 93, deep throw at 93, and throw under pressure at 94 for Tony Romo. Now with the abilities, this is for the 95. With the 95, he can get Hot Route Master. He can get Pass Lead Elite. He does have Slinger 1 throwing motion, which is really good. So you don't absolutely need Gunslinger on this card. When you do power him up, that bumps him up to a 96. That gives him 95 throwing power, which means you can get both Gunslinger and Hot Route Master on this card together, and that's a very, very good combination. It's the reason why this card was so expensive when it first came out. Because of all of the other quarterbacks and good quarterbacks that we got during the Zero Chill promo, this card took a big tank in price, and now you can get his set done for 340k on PlayStation, about 332k, and then on PC, 324,000 coins. Remember, with Legends, when it comes to doing the sets, wait until Saturdays. You can get those legend pieces for much, much cheaper than you would during the week, and that's going to make the set being done a lot cheaper than buying the card outright. There's good news and bad news when it comes to number 2, and that's going to be Jalen Hurts, 96 overall LTD card. Let's take a look at his attributes first here, and then we'll talk about abilities and pricing. 93 speed with 95 throwing power, which always baffles me. Obviously, I'm a big Eagles fan. Jalen Hurts, when he throws the ball downfield IRL, not very good at all. It's pretty funny that that EA gave him good throwing power. I'm not going to complain about that. But 93 speed, 95 throwing power, a short throw at 94, mid throw at 96, deep throw at 95. This card is beautiful. I mean, there's nothing bad about the attributes on this card. Let's switch on over and take a look at his abilities. Now, this is the non-powered up version of this card. He can either get, actually, no, I lied. He cannot get Gunslinger, and with his throwing release, it's generic 3, which is not as bad as like Tebow's throwing and Trevor Lawrence, but it's not great either. So with generic 3 and without powering them up, you want to put Pass Lead Elite on this card. You can also go with Escape Artist if you like to run with your quarterback a lot. Now you can also power this card up, and guess what? Once you power him up, he can get Escape Artist and Gunslinger together. The only problem is where his card is really, really cheap, 300k on Xbox, 304 on PlayStation, 330 on PC. And also keep in mind, if you do buy this card and quick sell him later because he's an LTD, quick sells for 250,000 coins, it's a pretty good rental price for such a good card. The number 2 quarterback in the game right now for about 50k. Can't beat that. But you want to power him up to take advantage of the good abilities or get him Gunslinger. The problem here, and this is the bad news, is that his power up is like 150 to 170,000 coins. And then also you need his 90 overall Blitz card, which is like 300k. Now, of course, you can use a power up pass in the place of that one, but it just becomes way too expensive to get a Gunslinger and to get Escape Artist on this card together because of all of the coin you're going to have to spend to power him up, to get the pieces to power him up, to use training. So that's why we put him in at number 2. And that's right, folks. The number 1 quarterback in MUT 22 is a running back. I know it's weird. I don't know what EA was thinking on this card, but Derrick Henry, LTD Zero Chill card. We just mentioned it with the Jalen Hurts card. Let's mention it again. This card is still under 300,000 coins, which means if you need a quarterback right now and you have 300K, you can buy him right now. He's going to be the best quarterback in the game in a month from now, or after the playoff promo, or during the Super Bowl promo. If this card is no longer usable or not as good, or there's better options out there, you can simply quick sell this card and get 250,000 coins back for quick selling him. It's a great rental option for a QB number 1 in the game. Let's take a look at the attributes. 95 speed, 94 throwing power. Those things are great. Now, his short throw is 96, is really good. Mid throw only 87, not good at all. Deep throw 84, not good. Throw under pressure 96. Obviously, that deep throw is concerning, but people who use this card are usually getting pretty glitchy and toxic and running around with him. And when he's on the run, he can still make some pretty decent throws downfield. I faced him enough to say he's the truth. This is definitely the number 1 QB in the game. So not only that, right? Price, abilities, attributes, all that. The abilities that you can equip on him with this card, by the way, they gave him Slinger 1 release, which is just as good as Aaron Rodgers, the best release in the game. So you don't even need Gunslinger on the card, but ability slot tier 3, you can get Gunslinger and you can get Escape Artist. And if you look at slot number 2, same things, which means without needing a power-up, because he doesn't get powered up, he's an out-of-position card, you can get Gunslinger and Escape Artist on this 95 speed quarterback with 94 throwing power, and he already has a good release with Slinger 1. Another case for why this card is the best in the game. And I just showed you the pricing, but let's show you again. 300K on Xbox, 301 on PlayStation, and 345 on PC. Derrick Henry, folks, is the best quarterback in MUT 22. Hopefully with the playoff promo, Super Bowl promo, Team of the Year, we get some better cards. You know, Aaron Rodgers probably going to win the MVP. We get some better cards at quarterback to replace this one, so we can not face these toxic people who are using the card. But those are your top 5 QBs in the game. Let me know down below in the comments section, is there anybody that I missed? And also, who are you guys using at QB? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.